Today's video is brought to you by Coolcraft. More from our sponsor at the end of the video. Okay, so Gravity Falls. Wow, I love this show. I mean, like, this is a really, really good show. Dipper and Mabel are just like some of the funniest siblings ever. The whole show is just like really, really well done. And I absolutely love that everything like fits together with everything else. So like episode 1, we get this little glimpse of this this dispenser, not this what am I saying? This vending machine that opens up in the back, and that doesn't get paid off until like way later in the series. And then we find out what exactly that was, and then, you know, the whole thing happens, which is just like awesome. But like the whole show is just like everything is so unique. You know, like the multi-bear, it's just a bear with multiple heads. Or, like there's just so many things. There's probably even stuff that never actually gets shown that's pretty interesting. Because, like, the title sequence, you know, with the Bigfoot, like, Bigfoot. So, like, the big gigantic foot with the little foot inside, but it's actually a huge foot. And they're like, whoa, what is this? I think that really captures the whole thing. Because it doesn't matter how weird of a thing you find, there's always something weirder. Also, does everybody only have four fingers and 4 toes? Is that just how it is? So it's like Phineas and Ferb, I guess. And honestly, the whole show, like even like the ending, the Weird Mageddon part 1 to 2, is it 1 to 3? I don't remember. Just like the whole thing, the way they defeat Bill with the whole misdirection, totally didn't see that coming, but it totally made sense and it totally worked. And then like just like all the characters, like everything matters. Like this is kind of a show that cared about everything. Like just like the Tales of Arcadia, everything was important. I mean, like, look at this image. I mean, you can see like all the characters. They all have a little bit of a characterization, you know, which I think is just like awesome. I will say that the show does not care so much about the story, like the characters' development, as much as some other shows. But it really is just amazing. Like who is this? What does she do? No, we don't know. We don't have any idea who she is. But that doesn't really matter. It's really just an amazing show, you know. Let's talk about a couple of really popular theories that have been going around. For one, everybody, like the circle symbol, everybody since like the first season has been trying to figure out what the world this symbol meant, and it didn't ever get explained until the last like 2 episodes, which is just like, wow, they had that whole thing planned out the entire time, which is just absolutely amazing. I mean, I've never seen a show do that before, where they had the entire series planned out before they even had the first episode, which is just like, whoa, what? Are you serious? I mean, the guy who created this was an absolute genius. He did such a good job with the show. Okay, there's some popular fan theories, like that Bill isn't actually dead. Because you see, the thing is, he got erased from Gunkel Stan's mind, right? That's how it happened. So, if he got erased from Gunkel Stan's mind, it's not like the memory gun had this precision, like, oh, it only cuts out foreign memories. That's not what it does. It just takes your memories. It could take, like, memories from the last couple hours, or days, or ever, and that's just how it works. But with Bill, somehow, magically, it only erases his brain. And you know what Bill said? If you played in reverse, when Bill gets destroyed, he says, YTXOL, something, I invoke the ancient powers so that I may return. Which is just like, okay, Bill, so you're gonna come back, right? But no, he never comes back. We never find out what happened. Which is just like, I mean, it makes sense why we never found out. The show ended. It had a good ending. But, you know, they could continue it on. They kind of left it on with, like, a happy note, sort of, not a cliffhanger, but, like, oh, what's going to happen next, you know, sort of feeling. I think, is it just me, or does all shows end like that, where it's like, oh yeah, they could continue on, but they're not gonna because it feels like it should have ended. You know, I think like all shows do that. I can't think of a single one that doesn't. You know, but you know, like the whole show is just, it's so charming, and I love the animation style. Usually, I don't like 2D animation very much, unless it's done like really well, like this show, like Gravity Falls. I mean, like the whole show, like all the animation is just done so well. Like none of the characters look weird or anything like that. They all are super detailed. Like seriously, this is like a movie quality kind of animation, which is just like unexpected from something on the Disney Channel. Or was it Disney Channel or Disney XD? Whatever. It was on Disney something. Like the whole thing was just, it was just amazing. Let me think. What are some other popular theories about the show? Oh, also, if you have any questions or theories about the show, leave them in the description. I would love to hear that. My friend, Dr. Hero, he is a huge fan of Gravity Falls, just like I am. And I don't blame him. It's the best show. Another theory that's kind of been going around is that I actually can't think of any other theories. I don't really know too many theories. Maybe something. But you know, the show, let's just talk about the show. The show is just like, I don't even know what words to describe it as. It's just like so, it's like the perfect show. Now, I'm not saying it's the best show. I'm saying like everything fits together like really, really well, you know? Like everything makes sense. The events that happen one after the other or one before another, they all fit, you know? And like the show just has this sort of, this weird sort of like aspect to it. Like everything in the show that's kind of weird ends up getting explained sorta in like the journal or later on in the series. Like all the little hints and teases all get paid off. And a lot of shows don't do that, you know? Like, we start off, like, you know what would make sense? If we would have gotten Journal 1, you know? And that would have been the thing that started the whole thing off. So it would have just been like, oh, look, I got a journal. But it started off as Journal 3, which left it like, where are these other journals? I have no idea. So, like, you're just, like, constantly wondering. And then, like, the 6 fingers on the journal, we don't find out about that until next season. It just, like, really, like the whole thing makes sense. That never happens in a TV show. Ever. I mean, even Tales of Arcadia struggles with this sometimes, with little plot holes or things that just don't make sense all the time. The show, everything matters, which is just amazing. Like, the first episode, we see the gnomes. Those end up coming into play way later as this big old thing. It's just like I envy this show because of how well it does everything, you know? And, like, the fact that it's not even, like, a mainstream production, you know? It's on the Disney Channel. It's amazing. Of course, a lot of people are probably going to mention this. Disney Plus removed Grunkle Stan's symbol on his hat, which is just like, okay, for why did they do that? I don't know. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Indeed, I have no idea why they did that, but it really that's like a frustrating thing to me. Why did they do that? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. Anyways, thanks for watching. And everyone, I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed to Coolcraft. And of course, leave a comment too. Thanks for watching. And I'm out. Goodbye.